Do you guys ever get pimples in your nose? No, I do sometimes and it really hurts. Well, I hope everyone's doing super dandy today because for today's video, we are going to be doing another video where I'm making a wardrobe again. And last time I did this, I believe in March. Wow, it's raining. I did this video back in March where I made kind of spring pieces, winter, a little bit of summer. I just made a variety of pieces that I was really digging. And now that it is becoming warmer, even though it's raining out, I am in the summer mood, and I also just booked a vacation, so that's mainly the reason why I'm going on vacation this summer. I'm going somewhere warm, and I want to make a wardrobe for that vacation. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try to make some summer pieces for my wardrobe. And we're just going to go one by one. I do have a whole bunch of patterns printed out. Ta-da! And to be honest, it took me like 4 hours maybe not that long. It took me a really long time to print these all out and put them together. I should have filmed it, but I was just kind of lazy. I was like, yeah. I think I want to start with something easy and work my way up. I don't know if any of these are super, super easy, but something quicker. We're going to start with something a little bit quicker. Also, today's video is sponsored by Montreal. More on them a little later. So I'm thinking the first one I want to start off with is this crop top here. And it has these puff sleeves, and it wasn't until I printed out the pattern that I realized that these are real big puff sleeves. This big. I really hope I printed this out right because man, these are big. Like this could wrap around my whole body, this sleeve. And this is just one. What? This is so big. The puff sleeves I ever used, they're always way tinier than this, so I'm very impressed. Anyways, let me show you the fabric that I'm gonna use for this ginormous puff sleeve top. It's this beautiful floral fabric right here, and I'm glad I got a ton of fabric because I honestly did not expect this to be that big, the puff sleeve. Okay, we're over it. But I'm gonna use this fabric for it. I'm ready. So first thing I gotta do is make a buttonhole. To be honest, I had no idea I actually needed buttons for this top. Luckily, I have this big thing of buttons that I thrifted a long time ago. Let's grab some from here. So I was just about to sew the buttonhole, but I probably shouldn't cut some corners. I should do what the instruction tells me to do, and if it tells me to put some fusible bias tape on the edge and where the buttonhole is supposed to go, I should do that. Because my fabric's really thin. It actually needs it. So now it is actually prepared to have the buttonhole sewn. So I'm gonna sew it right there. So that took 45 years. I've never struggled that much with a buttonhole in my lifetime, especially an automatic buttonhole. I don't know what happened. She's not perfect or great, but she's done. Mother trucker, how did this happen? Do you guys like my ironing station? My sewing machines are typically here, but now that they're not, my ironing board fits perfectly. I spat a little bit there. Man, my room is like 48 degrees in here. That's the one thing I dislike about sewing is ironing, because it makes me too hot. Anyways, my top. I ended up getting on a little bit of a roll, because look at what we're working with now. Yeah, it's actually looking good. I know you guys can't really imagine it because it just looks like scarf or something. I'm starting to see it come together and I'm really excited about it. Okay, next step. So the next step is now we actually have to focus on the straps, which they are itty bitty tiny straps and I just struggle so much with them. I can never flip them. So I found my bobby pin and I think what you're supposed to do is put it on the closed side. It's working! I think it was my wedding dress video. So many people commented, use a bobby pin, and y'all are geniuses because this actually works. Okay, moment of truth now to see if the top works. It doesn't have the sleeves, it's not done, but we're gonna get the general top, okay? Here it is. What do we think? I don't know, I gotta look. She's so cute! Yes! So pretty much all was left was putting the sleeves on. So I started making the ginormous puff sleeves where I had to gather a ton. And then I kind of got hungry, so look what I just got at McDonald's. So personally, I didn't get McDonald's for dinner. I don't really eat McDonald's other than the French fries, you know, the odd occasion. But when we were there getting my husband's dinner, they had these McDonald's socks, and I've never seen McDonald's sell like merch or something. So when I saw these McDonald's socks, I obviously had to buy 2 pairs. So I was just really excited to show you guys the McDonald's socks. But after dinner, I finished the sleeve and it's done. I'm done. I like her. I tried her on. She fits me perfect. So thank goodness the first piece turned out pretty good. I do say so myself. She's pretty good. I'll probably maybe style it then. I'll show you guys them all on me at the end. But here's the piece. And I'm thinking for this one, I would style it with this knit skirt. Yeah. So personally, I love learning. One of the main reasons why I'm doing this video is because I want to continue learning how to make clothes and different techniques. Just learn as much as I can. And if you're like me and you love learning, you guys will love today's sponsor, which is Wandrium. If you haven't heard of Wandrium before, they are this amazing platform where you guys can go and learn. They have documentaries, they have short form and long form videos, they have tutorials, they have how-tos, they have travel logs, pretty much everything. And for those who like knitting, crochet, or sewing, or want to learn how to do those, they also have videos for you guys too. So personally, the other day, I was knitting on the couch, I put on Wandrium, and I watched the documentary Solving for Zero. It honestly was so incredible. I learned that there's a company out there that are trying to replace cargo ships with sailboats. Like really big sailboats. And they don't look like your typical sailboats. You just gotta watch it, it's really incredible. Luckily, Wandrium is offering you guys a free trial. All you have to do is go to the website wandrium.com/JennaPhipps or click the link down below in the description to start your free trial. Once again, thank you so much to Wandrium for sponsoring today's video, but now we can get back to the making. So yesterday I had another impulse. I needed to buy more fabric, and the reason why is because for a summer wardrobe, you need a swimsuit in there. So I decided I wanted to buy some new swimwear, and luckily my favorite fabric store, they had some new swimwear that just came out. So I ordered it yesterday. Luckily they rushed it for me. So the 2 fabrics I picked up right now, because I'm just outside their fabric store, is this blue one right here for one swimsuit. And then I got this one. Look how cool this fabric is for the other swimsuit. And then I also did get some other supplies like lining, the elastic that you need for swimwear, but that's the plan for today. I'm going to try to make 2 swimsuits today and possibly a basic tank top. I'm thinking just like a basic white tank top. That would be another easy project today. Even swimsuits aren't like super easy, but they're not super complicated. So I'm gonna try to do 3 things today. Yeah. I'm home now, and I'm ready. I am pumped. I am so pumped to make some swimsuits. Okay, so there's 2 ways you guys can clone a pattern. One is by just tracing it right onto the fabric, or 2. You can trace it onto paper and then trace it onto your fabric, which is what I'm going to do. And the method you're watching right now is pretty much me just tracing the swimwear onto a piece of paper and then cutting it out and then tracing it once again, kind of making it more perfect, adjusting my lines, making it symmetrical on both sides. And then I added the seam allowance, cut that out, and then I had my pattern pieces. And especially for small pieces like this, I use a rotary cutter. It's way easier to cut with a rotary cutter, especially with stretchy fabrics. So if you're cutting swimwear, use a rotary cutter or any delicate fabric. You'll get a nice precise edge, and when you go to sew, you'll have a perfect seam allowance, so it's even along the whole edge. Okay, that took me a little bit to cut those pieces out, but I'm thinking the sewing part is gonna be, and what I have to do is I have to take all the lining pieces and sew them to the outside piece. So it looks like this. I just use my serger, and look how pretty that is. Doesn't that look professional? So now for the time-consuming part, which is we need to put elastic in pretty much every single seam we see here, just everywhere, because when we're in the water, we do not want our bathing suit moving and flashing people. Watch this, guys. This is really fancy and cool. Watch this. I put my elastic here. Yes. Put it in here, lock it down. Well, I'm almost done this top and I'm just gonna keep going, so I'll be back when all the elastic is done, because this is not exciting stuff. So we are finally on the last step of the swimwear. Thank goodness. Took me a lot longer than I thought it would. I just, gosh, that elastic just takes forever, and also just sewing all the pieces. I just, yeah, underestimated it like usual. Last step. So this is what it looks like right now. Not looking too hot. But to fix these edges, because they're bad, they're ugly. To fix it, all we have to do is just fold it inwards. And then it's fixed. It's fixed. So last night I ended up finishing my swimwear. Then I tried them on and I realized the bottoms just didn't fit that great. Like they fit, but I kind of felt like I was wearing a diaper in them just because they were so tight around the leg area. And then I came back to it and I kind of opened them up a little bit. And now I am just redoing this part. I'm gonna put the elastic there, sew it back over the same method, and that should fix it. I tried it on with just like looking like this and they fit a lot better, so problem solved. So unfortunately I did run into a couple hiccups. It's 10:54 and I'm just starting on the next piece now. I am a lot happier with the bottoms now. I tried them on, they fit perfect. I'm ecstatic. Next piece, I am thinking I want to do the lace top. So I found this pattern on Mood Fabrics. It's a free pattern and it's just like this nice lacy top that I thought would look really cute. I mentioned it in my 2022 patterns fashion trend video. What did I call it? I don't know. I mentioned it in that video and then I went to my fabric store and I found the perfect lace. Absolutely perfect. Look at that. Let's try to sew some lace. I am actually so impressed right now. I have almost the whole front of the top done, and I swear I've been working on this for like 45 minutes. Like, this pattern is a breeze. Why can't all patterns be like this? This one is so nice. I think it's the lining. I just gotta get patterns without linings because lining, it's just, oh gosh, it takes so long. This is just so beautiful. I never thought I could make something this beautiful. Like, wow, just look at this detail. Oh my goodness. Is this too fancy for me? So my next step, I need to take this back piece and shear it all completely. If you don't know what shearing is, it's when you use this stretchy elastic as thread and you put it in your bobbin, and then when you sew it, this will come all crinkled and stretchy. It'll look like this. So I have a fresh bobbin right here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to wrap this in here to wind it up. There we go. It's fully wound. It worked. Look at that. It sheared. So I'm pretty much done the top. I have it all attached here. I tried it on and it fits absolutely perfect. So my last step is just to add these little baby straps. I did it. Okay, friends, it's time for the next piece. And for the next piece, we are going to be making a dress with this fabric. And yes, this is the same fabric as the first top, except the background is ground. Did I say that weird? The background color is gray. Here's my pattern. It's gonna be a longer dress. Not a mini dress, a longer dress. So I'm just starting on this back piece here, and I'm looking at the pattern and I'm thinking it's gonna be more like the first one I did, because there are tons of elastics that need to be like moved into the piece, so it's not gonna be like a quick one like the last one. Finish the top portion of the dress, and man, it is actually not that slow. Like I'm actually doing it pretty fast. It is only 5:11. I've been working on it for like an hour and a half maybe, and already got half of it done. And I think the bottom portion is the easiest part, just because it's just a skirt. You're so cute. I can't handle your cuteness. Look at you. Goodness. I'm hoping this dress isn't too short on me, because I was in between sizes for my height and I ended up going for the size down. You know, thinking in hindsight now, I probably should have went for the size up and then hemmed it if it was too long, not go for the short side because it might be too short. So typically when I'm sewing and using a pattern, nothing ever really lines up perfectly. And I'm not really sure why, because I try my best to cut it perfectly. I use a rotary cutter on a mat. I trace the pattern as best I can. Like, I try to make everything line up. But again, I don't know what happens, because I thought I cut it perfectly, but there's this much space here, this much space over here. These didn't line up here. I don't know what happens. This is what the dress looks like. I hope it's supposed to look like this, right? Like this is the front and then this is the open back. I don't know why, I just find this top part weird. No, I think it's supposed to look like that. Am I supposed to wear it like this? Is it supposed to be? No. I'm so confused. Why do I feel like I sewed it on backwards, the piece? Why is it like that at the back? Did I sew it upside down? Am I wearing it upside down? Aw, So I finally understand why it took an hour and a half to sew that one piece of fabric to this top. Skirt, dress. It's because it wasn't supposed to go there. And when I actually sewed the right piece together, it fit perfectly. I really gotta start looking at instructions more clearly. Good morning! I'm so excited for today. So, today's day 4. And today I want to start off with a top I've been wanting to make for a while now. Well, ever since I made the video of 2022 trends and the patterns you can make to make those trends, I found this one pattern. This top right here, and oh, I want it so bad. So last night I cut out the pattern and the pieces, and this is what we're starting off today with. But we're not gonna worry about the difficult part right now. We're just gonna try to focus on each step, one by one. That's like my own strategy of how to get through life. Take everything one by one, and then it doesn't overwhelm you. So the first part, actually pretty easy. I sewed it, no problems, no seam ripping. We were good. We were really good. So first step done, I got the outside and the lining. They're both the same. But now for the trickier part. Now we're working on the boobs. I got one boob done right here. Now 3 more boobs to go. So the next step, you're supposed to iron all these boob pieces on an ironing block sphere, which I don't have. I don't have it, so I'm gonna use this really chunky pair of socks I have here. And hopefully this works. Oh, that actually works perfect. Look at that. Okay, update time. 1, I just put eye drops in my eyes because they're very dry. 2, they're doing yard work outside again. I swear they do it every other day. I don't even know how we still have grass. 3, I finished the boob pieces. I think they look great. And 4, that's not it. I'm working on the boning pieces, and I'm using zip ties. I'm using zip ties as the boning pieces, even though I know, before you comment, I know you're not supposed to use zip ties for the boning. I know you're not supposed to, but I have a lot of zip ties and I kind of just want to use them. I also do have boning, but I feel like using zip ties. That sounds better. So I've never put underwire in anything before. I don't even wear bras with underwear. I don't even wear bras. I wear bralettes. I feel like this is gonna make it uncomfy putting these in there. For the straps, it says to use ribbon, which I don't know. I was looking at the fabric store, I looked at all the ribbon, and I wasn't a huge fan of ribbon for the straps, so I ended up going for this one for the strap, which I think is more of a Hi, it's been a couple hours and I finished my top. And then I forgot to show you guys because I was just like so in the groove of sewing, and then I tried it on and then it fit perfect, and then I just did a little fashion show showing my husband the top I just made, and then I had snacks, and then here we are now. Anyways, here's my top. Isn't it so cute? I didn't iron it. Yeah, I didn't iron it, so it's a little wrinkly here, but that's okay. I already put my iron away, so I'm not gonna iron any of the pieces I'm gonna show you because I'm done now. I'm technically done. This was the last piece that I was super excited to make, even though I didn't make any bottoms in this video. I made a decent amount last time, so that's why I kind of skipped them. I didn't find any patterns that really spoke to me, so I just didn't make any. It is finally that time in the video where I am going to try on all the pieces I made for my summer wardrobe and show you how they look. So to show you all my pieces, I'm gonna go one by one, show you what I made, maybe talk about them, I don't know. We're gonna go through them all now. So the first piece, The first piece I made was the floral crop top, and this one fits really well. I'm very happy with it. The only thing is, it is a little bit shorter than I anticipated, even though looking at the photo, it looks that short in the photo. So I don't know why I'm so surprised it's so short on me when I knew it was gonna be that short, but it's definitely a short piece and shows a lot of my torso. Typically, I'm not super comfortable with this, but if it's hot out, I don't care. Don't care. But this one's perfect for a vacation. And that is where I'll probably wear it most, is on vacation. We're at the beach. Like, yeah, I feel like those are good places. The next piece I have is my swimsuit, and this is the wavy marble one. This is what the fabric looks like up close. And this one fits absolutely perfect. After I spent like the other 2 hours the other morning fixing the bottoms, it is perfect now. And I love it. I cannot wait to wear this at the pool this summer, and the beach is gonna be so nice. I actually didn't really have any swimwear that I was like super excited about, but I'm excited about this one. Very excited. And I made this pattern, which I'm actually really impressed. Or I traced it. Close enough. The third piece is another swimsuit, and it is this blue one here, and I absolutely love this fabric. This fabric is so soft and stretchy. It is honestly incredible. It's so nice. I'm so happy with the bottoms. So I changed the bottoms a little bit. I put the little band on this pair here. So they're slightly different than the other pair. I decided I didn't want two bottoms that are exactly the same. I wanted it a little bit different. And then for the top, it's like this nice crisscross one that also, fits me. Thank goodness. Then the next piece I made was the dress, which I'm so excited about this dress. It fits so good. It is so comfy. Like these elastics it's so nice. It just hugs in all the right areas. I love this floral, even though I wasn't super excited about the gray background at the store when I bought the fabric. But now, having it and being able to try it on now, it's incredible. It is incredible, this dress. Another amazing one to wear at the beach. Pretty much everything I made. The last top, maybe I wouldn't wear it to the beach, but beach ready, this one. This next piece is another top. It's this little tank sheared. Oh, I'm talking like you guys never seen these pieces. Obviously, you guys saw me make this one. This one fits incredible. Again, I don't know how I got so, well, I didn't get that lucky with the bathing suit bottoms because they didn't fit, but everything else fit really good right from the start. And I like this one because it's nice and breezy. When I get sweaty in the summertime, it just won't be as sweaty because it's so holey. And then the last piece I made, which you guys just saw me made, was this little bustier top. And this one, I was actually really surprised how easy it was to make. It looks very complicated, this pattern. I gotta say, it looks complicated looking at this, but it really wasn't. It was actually pretty easy. It fits really good. I think it's really cute. Lainey definitely inspired this one because she has one and she wears it in her Instagram, and I get jealous every time I see her wear it. But now I won't be because I have one. And technically that is all the pieces I have, but I did want to show you guys one more piece. And I didn't make it in the video, but I did make it this past month. And it is this knitted crop cardigan sweater. And I actually didn't get it from a pattern. I just made it up on the spot. So I think I'm gonna make a pattern of this one just because I do love it so much with the puff sleeves. And I don't know, people have asked like if I'm gonna make a pattern for it. So I think I'm gonna try to make a pattern this month of this knitted top because I think it's rad. I think it's a good one. But that is it for all my handmade pieces. I hope you guys enjoyed making another wardrobe with me. I can't believe I did this video again. I just spent 4 days making that video. Yesterday, I sewed for 12 hours straight. I'm exhausted. So, I'm gonna go sleep. But I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Let me know down below in the comments which item was your favorite. I don't know if I have a favorite. But let me know which one you like the best. That's finally it. So I'm gonna go. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.